Hey everybody, it's Greg from Nexus Property Management. We're here at Nexus's headquarters in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and we're going to talk today about top 4 mistakes you as a landlord are making when it comes to collecting the rent. Now, the rent's the most important thing, obviously. However, what's also important is the way that you go about it and the way that you accomplish this. So number 1 is this. Don't collect in person. Simple. Do not collect the rent in person for many reasons. Number 1 is you're giving away the leverage and the control in the relationship to the tenant. So now you come running at their beck and call. You leave dinner, you leave your son or daughter's sporting event, you leave wherever you're at to go collect money. It's a repetitive task, it's mundane, it's cyclical. You need to make it efficient. So you should be doing it online or set up a mail situation, maybe a post office box, or send it to your business address. The tenant owes you that money, so they need to figure it out how to get it to you. Do you think your mortgage company would come to your house to get that payment? Or your credit card company, do they show up at your doorstep? Think about it. So why would you do the inverse? Why would you go and collect that money from your tenant? It's just not right, but owners do it because they just want it done. They want to accomplish it, get it out of the way. But the problem is it's going to happen next month. And as you grow and own more properties, you're going to be running around all day collecting payments, when you should be managing property, fixing things, looking at your next purchase. But instead you're in traffic to go pick up $200. Doesn't make sense. So avoid at all costs collecting that rent in person. Now, number 2 is a follow-up. If the tenant doesn't want to pay online, which some tenants do, don't collect cash. So set up a post office box. Have them mail a check or a money order, even a cashier's check, but never cash. Cash is no longer king, and it's inefficient. It's disputable. The tenant could say, I give you $1,000, but you're counting $800. Now we got $200. He said, she said. Again, is it really worth everybody's time to do it this way? No. Okay? So skip the cash. Cash is unacceptable. If tenants come to our office with cash, we go and tell them, hey, post office right around the corner. You can grab a money order. We'll be here when you get back. Okay. Step 3, enforcing late fees and or late payment reminders. So I'll group these together here. Once rent is due, say on the 1st, late fees normally kick in on the 6th day of the month. So a lot of DIY owners, landlords, are not sending reminders. They feel bad, they feel like they're annoying, they don't want to do it, they're lazy about it. It's leaving money and opportunity on the table. Think about when you owe that mortgage or that credit card. They are haunting you daily. 100 you owe, 100 you owe, whatever it may be. And you're like, all right, I'll pay. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want that debt, that social debt too. And the tenant should feel the same way. So you can politely say every day, Mrs. Jones, you owe $600. Mrs. Jones, you owe $600. Hopefully she pays. And there's also softwares that will do that for you. Ours does that every day, every morning, bright and early. The tenants get a late balance reminder. And enforce those late fees too. That's additional money on the table because you're extending credit. Rent was due on June 1st. It's June 20th. You've given them 20 days of credit, and the late fee pays for that extension. That's how we view it, okay? And the final thing, step 4, is owners will fail to take legal action because they're nervous, they're scared, they don't know the process, they don't want to spend the money. The tenant's a family friend. They don't want to put them out. Don't pay for stories. Don't pay for the BS. Jump in court early and often. And early and often means that as soon as they are eligible, as soon as that case could be filed, you do it. And eviction doesn't mean move out, okay? Eviction does not equal vacancy. Eviction equals payment plan. That's it. You want a payment plan. You want to get reimbursed for the time, the money, on top of current and future rent. So maybe their rent is $1,000 and you work out a payment plan where they pay $1,500 a month, so it's an additional $500 to chip away at the past due balance. That's what you do. It's called a stipulation agreement. And oftentimes court fees and attorney's costs get added to that balance so you could be reimbursed for going to court. It's beautiful. So why wouldn't you do it? And also, you can learn. I don't recommend pro se, which means doing an eviction without an attorney by yourself. You can end up in the weeds. Get an attorney, a specialist, shadow that attorney, learn something. Learn how to negotiate and learn how to operate in times of adversity, because that's what rental property is. This is not a fluffy, soft business. It's not. You need to learn how to operate in times of stress all the time, because that's what it is. Constant change, constant stress. So, payments, gonna cause you stress. Learn how to manage them and learn how to accomplish this cyclical, mundane task so you don't even have to worry about it, okay? So if you have any questions, need any advice, feel free, reach out. We are always available, we're always here, and we do it better than anybody else, okay? Once again, this is Gregory from Nexus Property Management, your property managed.